What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's jump in and get a money and career message. Now, this one's going to be a little bit more in depth, but I did upload some shorts for all 12 zodiac signs, just in case you want to go watch whatever your money houses are placed in, okay? And give me just 1 second, guys. I had to make sure because I felt like you guys might ask what are the money houses. I would check 2, 5, 6, and 10. So whatever your second house, fifth house, sixth house, and 10th house is in, I would check those messages on the shorts. But let's jump in and see what it is for Sag. Guys, this is a general message, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest in the past, okay? Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus, guys. Let's get it. So we have selling, deadlines, and change, okay? So there's some deadlines that have to be managed, as well as changes that have to be managed. Honestly, I do feel like that these deadlines I feel like that if you can meet these deadlines, they bring in some very, like, the result of meeting these deadlines bring in some very powerful changes. But I do feel like that I'm talking to someone who's on a major deadline. But with this selling energy, what I'm truly feeling is that, I'm a crafter, so let's just use this for an example. Let's just say you go to craft fairs. I feel like that someone is over exerting themselves trying to create enough product so that you're available for a deadline. Maybe you caught wind of a craft fair or something at last minute, and you're still trying to meet all the criteria so that you qualify. And it's putting some pressure on you. I do feel like that. Confirmation. I do feel like that even though it's going to be a hassle, I do feel like that you're going to be able to reach these deadlines, and there might even be some changes in the deadlines. Excuse me. There might even be some changes in the deadlines that give you a little bit more wiggle room, but I do feel like that you meet your deadline, and I feel like that you're able to have some beautiful changes come out of this. But let's go ahead and get these 5 cards out here. Guys, I hope this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. Spirit, let's go ahead and get a money and career message for the Sagittarius Collective. So we have the Knight of Cups. I definitely feel like there's some type of partnership here. The Knight of Cups, the Strength card. Let me use a different deck. Sorry about that. Let's see. Spirit, can you please show us into the money and career portion for the Sagittarius? What's going on in their money and career? So you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Star card, the Lovers card, the 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. My goodness, this is there's definitely some changes coming in, and I wouldn't fear these changes, as I do feel like that there's some very beautiful and beneficial changes for you, to be honest. I feel like that your current financial state right now, I feel like that there is some work to be done. I do feel like that there's some improvement can happen, and I feel like that this may happen through some sort of collaboration here. I do feel like that like what I'm getting here is some type of apprenticeship, something to learn on how to manage one's money, like the benefits, the profits from what it is that you're selling. I do feel like that there's going to be some type of help coming in to help you manage those profits a little bit better, for sure. Where your new source of income or career is going to come from is the Star card. This is telling me that, like, you're just remaining hopeful. It's going to come for what you wish is what you want more money. That's like what you're wishing out into the universe is where your new source of income, where your new career is going to come from. Now, am I saying go blindly in there and just go do nothing? No, but I do feel like that And I also feel like that this is on a time, like with deadlines being here, this is on some type of get on it, don't hesitate energy, okay? Now, the opportunities to consider is the Lover's card. This is some type of partnership. This is telling the opportunity to consider here is really joining forces with someone who has shared goals with you. And, you know, there's harmony between everyone here because of the shared goal. Now, how these opportunities will benefit you is I feel like that there's something about this partnership that is going to help you stand out from the competition. So let's just say that let's use the craft fair again. Let's say that you are setting up for a craft fair, but because of such short notice, and you can't really, you still got some last minute crafts to make sure that you have prepared. So now you might have to reach out and teamwork with someone to help with the setup. To, you know, maybe you can be crafting in the background and this person can be running the front end or something like that. There's definitely some type of collaborative energy here that will help set you out from the crowd here. And the outcome here is the Four of Wands, stability. You know, this is telling me that this is a stable partnership. This is something that is going to work out phenomenal for you. Yeah, I do. I feel like that this is a new adventure. I feel like this is something different. It's giving good vibes for me. I just want to urge you against. Okay, so since we're at the craft fair, let's just say that this is a craft fair. Don't go overspending just to get your product produced. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're budgeting your money here. I do feel like that it will pay off in the end, but not if you overspend in the beginning, okay? 7 minutes in, I actually like that, Sag. Like, I love this. It's literally telling me the outcome is the Four of Wands. I like it. We've got Aquarius and Gemini on the board here. Yeah, wow. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. The King of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. In the Tower. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not trying to sell you a fairy tale dream or nothing like that. With the Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom of the deck, you know, this is either going to be a lifetime business partner here, a lifetime a financial advisor, or whatever the case may be. But y'all definitely are on the same page. I'm not gonna lie, with the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands here, this might just end up being something more than what you ever imagined it could be. That's what I'm feeling here, for sure. And I feel like that it's going to take you by surprise when you see just how profitable and how stable this situation really is. When you see just how much more you are. Yeah, you are more. It's still there. You've been focusing on the wrong thing, and I feel like that there's some type of partnership that's coming in that's going to help you shift your focus so that you can get more out of what it is that you're doing here, Sag, as far as your money and career goes. Spirit, let me get one card from the Apothecary about the situation, one about the challenge, and then just some advice to help bring this down to reality. Yeah. So the situation, there is a need to shake off something. There is a need to release something. And through this, it's like this person helps you see what it is that you're holding on to that's holding you back. And because this person is able to, like this, there's just something about the way that this person interacts with you that makes you receptive to their energy. I feel like that you're able to release it and healing is able to take place. And you're able to move into a more solid, consistent foundation like quicker than you ever imagined. The challenge here is there's a need to surrender. You are going to have to release and to surrender something. And although I will say this with this this 4 cups back here, I'm not going to lie. I see that you might fight this a little bit because of the yesteryears and what used to happen and what took place in the past. There's going to be a little pushback here, and you may even have to surrender some things that really still do provide some type of fulfillment, but just not the healthy kind of fulfillment, and that may bring some sort of sadness as well. But there is a need in order to make progress here. There is something that you're doing that has to be surrendered here. And the way through this is to keep trying. Don't give up on yourself. This isn't something that you may not be perfect right off. And that's okay, because this opportunity is building you up. All it needs you to do is remain optimistic and hopeful that you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are more is still at the bottom of the deck. I don't want to drag this out too long, but I want to get a little bit of meat and potatoes out here. Can you connect the shake, release, heal, move on, to surrender? Thank you. And then to keep trying. Okay. What is this here? Infinite abundance. I'm just going to say this. I got the mother card. It could be a storyline from a mother. It could be an expectation of your mother or whatever the case may be. But really what I'm feeling from this card is this, like, because she's reading a story here in this card. I feel like that the stories that you heard during your childhood has really affected your perception and your path towards your abundance, but you are fully supported right now. And I feel like that if you can begin to learn that and unlearn this lack mentality that is embedded from a long time. It's embedded from a long time ago. This isn't something, I'm not breaking the wind to nobody. We know. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is that this person is going to wake up in you. This on guard defensiveness because of this storyline, instead of just realizing that, but that storyline hasn't gotten me the progress that I'm looking for. So let me stop and begin to just tell myself something else. Hell, they told me this and it ain't true, so why can't I just tell myself this storyline and it may or may not be true? I'm going to find out later on down the road. But I don't think this is a bad storyline to tell yourself, but I do see that you battle with it. I do see that you fight this storyline. And this is infinite abundance. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. You can say that you're like, you can set an expectation to it. But if that expectation limits your infinite abundance, then I'm sorry, but if I'm charging, somebody hits me up and they're like, can you wiggle on any of your personal parts? And I'm not getting ready to beat myself with a stick, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really in need of some guidance. Can you wiggle on the price a little bit? Me, myself, I'm not going to say, no, I can't. And the reason, and this is through my learned experiences. Now, am I going to sit here and I'm going to use my discernment. I'm going to discern the fruit and who I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? But in my experiences, I've learned that shit. I might cut a deal. You know, I might look out for somebody that's in need. And then either when this person hits their sweet spot, They look out. I don't do it because of that. It's just from my experience. They look out, or the next person that books a personal reading, they're like, "Damn, Kiana, you only charge $50 for this. I know somebody else that charged me $150 for a reading, and they didn't give me near as much advice. Here, let me go ahead and give you the same thing I gave them. Thank you so much." You know what I'm saying? So right there, that's $100 tip. So it's something like that. There's something about your expectation is really putting a cap on your true abundance here, and it's definitely a storyline here. 15 minutes meat and potatoes. I like it, Sash. Let's get on up out of here. Spirit, can you give us a closing message for Sagittarius' financial and career reading? Thank you. We have imagined, draw from the well of your own capabilities. You're capable of whatever, and knowing that you're capable of whatever, with the understanding in this new storyline of infinite abundance, baby, you can move mountains out here. And what I'm telling you, look, make new friends. You're getting ready to run into a significant person that you're going to be in business with, you can either go directly into business with this person, or this person is going to be a very important advisor on your career, life purpose journey. Beautiful message, Sagittarius. I absolutely love you, Sagittarius. I hope that this message offered you some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated and you want to see more readings like this, don't forget to leave a comment down below and hit the like button. That's really how I get my feedback. I love you. Love and light, guys.